Hello guys and welcome back to my channel. I am so excited because Merit has finally come out with eyeshadows. We've all been waiting. I'm so excited for this release. They came out with 8 different colors. I have 3 of them right here, and they also came out with a brush, dual-ended brush, and we're gonna test this out. I'm gonna show you application on the eyes of these 3 colors, and I'm just excited for you guys to see. Also, a huge thank you to Merit for sponsoring this video. I have partnered with them in many different videos, and it's just such a good company, and I always am so grateful for them wanting to work with me. Merit, like you guys know, it's a clean brand. It's more minimalistic, and I just love so many of their products, pretty much everything that they came out with. They also have their signature bag, and if it is your first time ordering from Merit, you can get this free with your first order, also free shipping over $40. I will have my link down below. That way you can kind of go and check out all their products, including these new eyeshadows. So let's get into all the deets about these eyeshadows. I've been testing them out for a couple weeks, so I have my thoughts kind of gathered. These come in a pot packaging. It's absolutely beautiful, and they're very secure. Like, you have to actually click this in to secure the product, and it's a very nice. I like how thin it is. You know, once you put the cap on, it's just thin and easy to take on the go and just fast. These are the Solo Shadow Cream to Powder Soft Matte Eyeshadows. They are $24 and they come in 8 different colors. They have 4 neutral shades that are going to work with the Minimalist foundation shade range that you are. And then they have 4 colors that are more wearable. I picked 1 shade from their neutral colors and 2 from their more wearable colors. I have here Midcentury, which is a warm brown. Super beautiful. Then we have Social, which is a more lighter mauve shade, and then Viper, which is this beautiful green color. Look at that, I actually wore green because of this. And then we have their number 2 brush. If you guys know, their number 1 is a favorite. It's absolutely fantastic. I usually use it for foundation. You can even use it for blushes or their bronzer. Such a good brush. And then now we have the number 2, which is a dual-ended. You have one end that you can apply the product with, blend it out. It's a little bit more dense. And then one side that is petite. I absolutely love this because you can use it as a liner. It's very precise, both super soft, an incredible brush, and it works so well with their eyeshadows. Now these are cream to powder formula, so when you swatch it, it's definitely cream, as you can see here, but then you blend it out and it dries down. It becomes kind of like a powder, and this will not budge. I have tested this out so many times, and these will stay on all day. I actually will have to take some oil-based remover to remove this. The Bioderma does a pretty good job as well, but these are very long lasting, which is very exciting because for minimal makeup or companies that are more clean, products don't tend to last a long time, but these last all day long. And all of these are matte finish, and even the colors that are more intense, you can sheer them out and have kind of a wash of color. You can slightly build them up to have a more intense color. So I'm just so excited to test these out for you. So here are the 3 shades. We have Midcentury, which is a warm brown. Then we have Social, a soft mauve. And then Viper, a warm green. Although this looks more olivey to me. I'm gonna let these actually stay on my hand and set down to show you just how long lasting they are. But for example, the first swatch that I did, look at that. It's still on, and I'm like pushing real hard and it's still on. It's fantastic. Now you guys know that Merit is more of a minimalistic brand, not super intense colors, making makeup just easier, faster, and these really are just easy and fast, and the fact that they're long lasting is such a plus. I want to, which one should we start with? Let's start with the Midcentury. You can use your fingers with these. Actually, let's do that, and then we'll use the brush as well. I'm gonna take a little bit of this and then apply it on this side. I actually have been wearing some of these colors, and every time I wore them in a video, they're like, what do you have on? I was like, I can't tell you yet, but it's coming, it's coming. Look how fast that was. Now you can take your brush and just blend out the edges. You don't need the brush if you prefer your fingers. It'll blend out super easy. Your fingers will do a great job. You don't need the brush, but it is actually nice if you want to build up the color or you don't want to stain your fingers. It will come off. Just use some soap. I'm going to take a little bit more and try to build up the color in the center. Another thing that I really like about these shadows is that because they're matte and they're that cream formula, they look so smooth on the eyes. They're very, very easy to work with, very smooth. So it doesn't matter if you have issues with your eyes, like it works so well, and it will not emphasize any of those lines that we all have. Now, because these do set down, I suggest to do one eye at a time, because once they set, they will not budge. I also really like this under my eyes. I'm going to take the brush and I'm actually going to try to smudge it out a little bit, or you could take your, the tiny brush. Gosh, this is such a good brush. It actually reminds me of a Refer, my tiny Refer brush that I love so much, except you get 2-in-1 in here. So here is Midcentury. I actually built it up just a little bit to show you the color. It's definitely a warmer brown, but it's not too warm. I actually think it's so flattering, and it was just so easy to apply. I was able to build it up, and there's not patchiness or anything like that. And again, these are not meant to be super intense colors, and they're meant to kind of work by themselves, just like a wash of color. I think it is absolutely beautiful. What I've done before is I took the green one and added this as a liner. I actually want to do that right now to show you. I'm taking the end and I just add a little bit of this as a liner. I just think this works so well. Look at that. You can take the other end and kind of blend it out. So pretty. So that's how Viper looks like as an eyeliner, and I think it's really beautiful. I am gonna curl my lashes a little bit, and I'm gonna put their mascara. I've been really liking their mascara for more of a natural everyday makeup. It is beautiful. I won't get this super intense volume from it, and when I wear, more minimal or everyday makeup, I don't want that super intense, but it gives me enough. So I've been really getting into this mascara. So here is the first look finished. We have Midcentury all over the lid and Viper as a liner. Again, I put the Merit mascara on, and it's beautiful. I love this. This is such an everyday kind of look for me. It's easy. I don't have to think about it. I love it. It's beautiful. And again, these, like I mentioned before, these do not come off. So we know that this will stay all day long. Okay, let's move on to the mauve color that is called Social. I'm actually gonna clean my brush. I'm using this Sephora Daily Brush Cleanser. It cleans the brush so well, and it leaves it nice and moisturized and not wet. So that's amazing. Let's move on to Social. I'm picking up a little bit of this product and adding it all over the lid. I wore this in which video? I can't remember which video it was. And I got so many questions on what's on your eyes. It brings out your eyes. What is it? It's so pretty. I wore this one with a Viper as a liner. And again, I had so many questions. Actually, I want all the colors. I picked these 3, but I'm recording before the release. So the second that these release, I'm gonna place an order because I'm so curious about all the other colors. There's a beautiful blue color that looks so good. I'm building up this just a little bit at the base and just fluffing this out. This is such a beautiful color. Mostly if you have brown eyes, I kind of feel like it brings them out. So pretty. We're gonna do on the lower lash line as well. I'm just using like the end of this brush. Works really well. You can also use this as a liner, but I don't actually, why not? Let's take this and apply a little bit more of the product at the lash line. I don't want to put the Viper on as a liner right now. I kind of want to leave this color alone because it's so pretty. So here is the color Social. I am going to go put my mascara on and show you the finished look. So here is Social with mascara. I love this color. I really like how the mauve, it's not too warm, it's not too cool. The undertone is so perfect and flattering. And it's something that even though you can wear a little bit of color, it's not too much for it every day. So this is how it looks like. I feel like it really makes the brown pop in my eyes. And again, Midcentury with Viper. Let me take these off and put a Viper all over the lid. I took off my eyeshadow with my Bioderma and I didn't have any issues. I kind of left the mascara, so we're gonna work around the mascara. But let's take Viper and apply this all over the lid. I'm gonna wear this today. I'm excited. I love this kind of green. Oh, it's gonna be so beautiful. I'm gonna use my fingers to kind of push the product. This combined with both of the Social or Midcentury, it just works so well. So I kind of took my finger just to blend that edge, and I'm gonna go back and just build up the color a little bit closer to my lash line. I don't want it green everywhere. I want the green to be kind of more stronger on the lash line, and then blend it into the crease softly. I've been trying to think what this reminds me of, like the formula, and I don't think I have anything in my collection that's quite like this. I'm gonna put a little bit on the lower lash line as well, because it's a very creamy, but then it completely dries and it stays there all day and it doesn't crease. You kind of want to work one eye at a time. Oh, I love this. I think it's smoky, but it's not too much. It's so pretty. So with this one, I'm actually going to add a little bit more product, the same product, and intensify it right at the lash line, just to have even more definition, because it will get a little bit more intensified there, which I really like. Again, this tiny pencil is so good. So good. I feel like that definitely smoked out the eye look even more because it has a lot more depth on the lash line. So pretty. And you can do the same with all of these colors. You can kind of intensify the color at the lash line and kind of fade it into a softer color. So let me finish this eye look and I'll be right back to show you the finished look. I was actually just doing this eye and I wanted to show you just the green by itself with just a soft wash of color, because obviously this is a little bit more intense. I smoked it out on my lower lash line as well, but you can definitely wear this as a softer color. Like obviously it's still a green, but it's so wearable. if you put very little. Like I literally just swiped the brush once and faded it out, and that's kind of what you got. So I wanted to show you that before I go and intensify this look. So here is Viper all over the lid. I love this color. I like that it's a little bit grungy built up, and it has a color, but it's not too much. Like I feel very comfortable just wearing it every day. I also put a little bit of liner in my waterline just to darken up the whole look. But I think it's beautiful. I wanted to show you quickly how the color Viper looks as an eyeliner. That's all I have on. Mascara, and I do have black in my waterline, but you don't need to do that. And I really like this color intensified as a liner. I think it looks really, really beautiful. I love this release, and I know this video is sponsored, but you guys know that I will tell you the truth no matter what. If I don't like something, I will absolutely tell you. But this, I was just shocked at how good these were. When they sent them to me and I started testing them out, I was like, this is so unique and different. These are not for you if you like super intense colors, shimmers. You know, these are for that one and done kind of look. Softer colors, even though you can kind of build them up to have, you know, like a little bit of color, they're not in your face. So I think these are beautiful. What a great release from Merit. The brush is also really nice. If you know their like brush number 1, it's the same fibers, just you know, different obviously shape. This pointer is so good for liner, this side of the brush. It's incredible. So don't sleep on this. It is so much better than I expected this to be. And that's it. What do you guys think? I am in love. I want more colors. I'm interested in the like more colorful ones as well, because they are color, but they're so wearable. I'm very intrigued by those other colors. That blue one is screaming my name. I want that blue color. Blue usually works pretty well with brown eyes. I want to tell you what I have on. My blush is the color Fox from Merit. It is a beautiful, warmer shade. I think it's stunning for fall, and it's actually quite pigmented. I love their Stockholm color as well. You guys know I've talked about this so much, but I kind of felt like a little bit fall today. And then on my lips, I actually combined 2 colors from their lipsticks. I first put Slip On. This is a beautiful nude color, and then I put just a little bit of Baby, which has a little bit more mauviness, just on top of it, because I felt like it. But they're both absolutely beautiful nude shades. One's more cool tone, one's a little bit more warm. So what are your thoughts on this new release from Merit? Are you interested, or are you more like, I'm not into a one and done kind of look, I'm more into the palette? I, for one, I would take a one and done kind of eyeshadow over a big palette. It's just what I'm into, and I like the simplicity and the ease of use. Again, a huge thank you to Merit for partnering with me, and I will make sure that I link down below these products, and also check out my link down below for a free Merit bag if it's your first order, and free shipping over $40. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Give it a thumbs up, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye.